are you doing in here?
Tracy, my darling daughter. It's a lovely morning, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's humid and disgusting.
All about perspective, dear.
Why so cheerful? The chosen one is playing hooky.
I thought that would please you.
It's proof that he is not taking ELQ seriously.
Time away from the office can only improve his job performance.
How many more employees do you want to pay to not come into work? We need bodies in the building, Daddy, to run a business.
Maybe I could fill in.
You're kidding.
Hello, Tracey. Miss me?
Whatever you're here for, the answer is no. Daddy, kick her out.
Oh, nonsense. Skye knows she's always welcome. I was so pleased when you called and asked her to stop by.
Has she hit you up for money yet?
I happen to be in town for the Skipper School fundraiser Jax has organized.
Of course you are, because you're so good at being 3 sheets to the wind.
I don't plan on going out on the water, but there's the reception back at the hotel later, and I thought that was a perfect opportunity for me to visit and catch up with everyone in Port Charles.
That's optimistic. You're assuming that there's anybody in Port Charles who wants to see you besides this old fool.
I did stop by the house first. Alice answered the door. She was very welcoming.
Oh, I hope you'll stay with us.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Oh, we have plenty of room.
Oh, yes, I did notice the house felt empty. You must be proud of yourself, Tracy. You've managed to scare everyone away, haven't you?
And that must be why you came back. You thought there was a vacancy.
Did I hear you mention Michael?
Well, yes, this is his office.
Mm-hmm. He's a summer intern.
And he is already showing his Quartermain genes. The kid has a real knack for business.
Well, I think it's wonderful you're going to try to use Michael to bring the whole family back together again. I think that's exactly what Alan would have wanted.
Right.
Don't you dare mention my brother. You convinced him that you were his daughter and you were nothing but a grifter after our money.
Relax, Tracy. I'm not here for money. I have all the money I need. There are more important things in life besides money, like family. Maybe if you'd paid attention to yours, your husband wouldn't have run off.
I have a meeting. Sign off on this or we'll lose the deal.
I'm sorry, Edward. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
No, don't bother to apologize. It's a real pleasure to see you stand up to Tracy.
Oh, you've always been so kind to me.
So tell me, my dear, what are you really up to? Your visit here couldn't have come at a better time. Do you remember the deal that you put together for Curtis Crandall?
Of course. That was quite a coup at the time.
Well, it seems that they want to revisit the original agreement, saying they want to recapitalize, but I think they're trying to cut us out.
Well, I'd be happy to review the original deal and make some recommendations.
Oh, that would be most helpful.
Although I'm not too sure Tracy's going to be happy about that.
All the more incentive for you, my dear. But Tracy was right about one thing. You didn't come back here for a charity benefit.
I'm sure it was just a courtesy invitation from Jax. You couldn't imagine that I'd fly all the way from London to attend, but I happened to be in New York, and I was at loose ends.
Always the mistress of deflection.
Oh, Edward, really, I promise you, I'm not going to do anything to upset you.
Don't bother to tell me why you're here. It'll be more fun for me to find out for myself. So welcome back, my dear. You have been sorely missed.
Are you still here? Where's my father?
Edward didn't say, but if I had to guess, I'd say he's probably having lunch at his club, as usual.
Give me that file.
Hey, I'm still a shareholder.
Save the song and dance for my father. You don't get a say in ELQ.
Well, I see control is still an issue for you.
And I see you're still a conniving bitch, latching onto any wealthy family you can. The Chandlers, us, even the late unlamented Lorenzo
Really,
Alcazar.
Tracy, I think you should take some time off, travel, see the world.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? If I took my eyes off the purse strings.
It must be so exhausting looking for ulterior motives around every corner, under every pillow. No wonder you look so ragged and worn out.
I shut you down before. I'll do it again.
Maybe you suffer from a guilty conscience. They say that people who are the most suspicious usually have the most to hide. Well, you certainly have moved on. Somebody has extravagant taste.
Would you give me those?
And look.
Oh,
There's a card.
it's addressed to me.
Tracy, I said you should wear orchids. I hope you start with mine. Anthony. What have you been up to while your husband's out of town?
None of your business.
Anthony. The only Anthony I know is Anthony Zakara, but he's in prison. Isn't he?